Starting with the news, Michael Chandler responds to criticism about his inactivity while waiting for the Conor McGregor fight. Finally, Michael Chandler has responded to the criticism he faced after waiting for many years for the Conor fight. Chandler said, "Anybody in the sport of mixed martial arts, whether they are lying to you or not, they would have done exactly what I did. Trust me, they're all full of envy. They can act like they're tough guys, and they would have fought 4 times in the time that I sat out. Maybe I missed out on 1 or 2 fights, but none of them are going to even hold a candle to what is about to happen June 29th.
Anybody in the sport of mixed martial arts, whether they are lying to you or not, or you think they're telling you the truth, they would have done exactly what I did. They would have done exactly what I did, and trust me, they're all enviable. Or sorry, they're all full of envy of my enviable position that I'm in right now. They can act like they're tough guys, and they would have fought 4 times in the time that I sat out. Come on. Yeah, maybe you could have. Maybe you would have. Wouldn't have fought 4 times anyway. I fight the best guys in the world, top 5 guys non-stop. So you ain't fighting 4 times in 12 months. It's just not happening these days. Everybody averages about 2 fights per year these days when you get into the top 5. So maybe I missed out on 1 or 2 fights, but none of them are even going to even hold a candle to what is about to happen June 29th. Eyeballs, platform, finances, everything.
Jared Cannonier will fight Nassourdine Imavov in the main event of the UFC Louisville on June 8th. Jared Cannonier is back in action. He'll face Nassourdine Imavov, the number 8 ranked middleweight contender, on Saturday, June 8th. The event will likely be broadcasted on ESPN and ESPN+, but the details are still being sorted out. Cannonier hasn't fought since defeating Marvin Vettori in June 2023 due to a knee injury. Nassourdine aiming to win his 2nd consecutive fight after defeating Roman Dolidze at UFC Vegas 85 earlier this year. UFC Louisville is also expected to feature the bantamweight showdown between Raul Rosas Jr. and Ricky Tertius. Additionally, there will be a middleweight bout between Julian Marquez and Zach Reese, and a fight in the lightweight division between Ludovic Klein and Thiago Moises. Additional fights for the UFC event in Louisville will be announced soon. Shaquille O'Neal reveals about his first MMA experience and almost starting a fight with Vitor Belfort.
This is the first time I'm telling this story. Let me introduce how I got to youth sport. We're training camp in Hawaii, and I'm walking down the street, and a motherfucker grabs me, and he's strong as fuck, and I'm thinking, oh shit, it's about to go down, and we fucking turn around, and we square up, and Vitor Belfort goes like this, no, man, I'm a fan of you. I think this was UFC 1. Yeah. Seriously, no, real talk, the motherfucker just grabbed me, and I'm like, so I'm getting ready to square up, and he's like, no, I'm just a fan of yours, I just, and he gave me tickets to his fight. And he beat some dude that had on some overalls. See if you can find that footage.
No, you know what? It's funny that you mentioned that, because I was talking to I'm really close friend with Vitor Belfort, and he actually sent me a picture of you guys, Shaq, from back in the day. So
was that it?
If you've seen it, yeah. Watch. Well, it's funny. I'm gonna show the producer. You can't see your face because that's how tall you are.
That's tonight. Yeah. This tonight. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
And then this is
that's him. The motherfucker grabbed me in the middle of the street.
Look at how tall Shaq.
Jamahal Hill wants rematch against Alex Pereira. After a shameful loss to Alex at UFC 300, Jamahal Hill wants a rematch with Alex to reclaim the belt, and he has revealed that facing Alex Pereira again is more important for him to regain the belt.
Yeah, 100%. That's it was not so much, honestly, for me now. It's not even about the gold strap. It's about getting back to that fight. I want to fight with Alex again, just because of the narrative surrounding it and everything. And I know what I was feeling in there, and I know what type of time it's really on whenever we step in there again. So I just want to get to that fight. That's the fight that I really want.
More valuable than the gold strap around your waist, getting that rematch with Alex Pereira?
At the moment.
At the moment.
Yeah.
Big time.
Now he's talking about potentially challenging Tom Aspinall in the heavyweight division. If he's not defending against Magomed Ankalaev, if he's not defending against Jiri Prochazka, what do you think should be next for Alex Pereira?
I don't care. All I know is that Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill is in his future for sure again.
You think he could go up the heavyweight, or is this the right division for him?
I don't give a shit, Smoke. If we gotta do it in 205 or a heavyweight, he gotta see me again. That's the only fight that I care about for him in the future.
Jose Aldo is rooting for Conor McGregor in his comeback fight against Michael Chandler at UFC 303. Back when Conor defeated Jose Aldo in UFC 194, the match was quite interesting. It lasted just 13 seconds, with McGregor landing a powerful left hook that knocked Aldo out cold, ending Aldo's long reign as the UFC featherweight champion. It was has one of the fastest finishes in UFC title fight history. Looking ahead to the upcoming fight between Chandler and McGregor at UFC 303, Jose Aldo expressed his support for McGregor, saying, "I always root for the guys who I fought and the guys who have beaten me because that just proves that I lost to the best. I hope that he can go in there and be the Conor of old and be aggressive and go in there to finish the fight. I expect great things from that fight." Justin Gaethje still has hope to fight for an undisputed UFC title. Even though Justin faced tough times, he still thinks he's really good and wants to keep aiming for the top UFC title. Justin wants to give this message to his fans.
I could let this break me, but if my skills weren't there, I definitely would have different questions. But I know for a fact that my skills are still there. I'm still able to, perform like I always have been able to perform. And, as long as I have that skill and that desire, then I see no reason to not fight again. You certainly don't know what the future holds. So you just got to be in the present time. So obviously right now after this fight, don't like losing again. That sucks. My potential to fight for a belt is definitely diminished. However, it's not impossible. I knocked out Dustin Poirier. Now he's fighting for a belt. You never know what this sport's going to bring. So I'm going to stay healthy, stay, not get too out of shape, because at this age, I don't want to get too far out of shape.
Ali Abdelaziz explains why he hates Conor McGregor.
What's your relationship with Conor? I don't like him. He talk bad about my friend's family, father, wife. Somebody talk about his wife or his kid something, he's on site. 100% is a fight. If you want to talk about Habib, okay, talk, you understand? He called me like a terrorist. It's okay, but when you start going to family stuff, if I manage a client and he fought Gilbert and you talk about his kids, same day, I will not be with this guy ever again. I told guys when they fight, hey, fight, promote, talk about each other, but don't include people's family. This is, for me, it's off limit.
Dan Hooker reveals his next potential opponent for UFC 303. Dan Hooker is looking forward to UFC 303 during International Fight Week and wants to fight with either Beneil Dariush or Renato Moicano. Hooker said he'd knock Dariush's head off if he gets the chance, but if not, he's ready to take on Moicano, who called him easy money. Here's the clip what Hooker's actually said.
That summer for Americans.
For International Fight Week, I will punch Beneil Dariush's head clean off his shoulders. There's no doubt about it. He's that would obviously be my top pick, but he's just been very quiet about shooting a shot. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if that's a date that he's willing to commit to. He commits to that, hey, if I get a contract through, I'll be signing that in about 2 seconds. But obviously, Moicano's there as well. Beneil doesn't want it. Moicano hit it. Calling me easy money. Pava, you're the easiest money I've ever seen in my life, you chinless scumbag. I'll come for him in a heartbeat.
What'd you think of the fight that he had with Jalen Turner?
Yeah, I saw him get hurt in the start of the fight, and then I saw him get just absolutely dropped in the end of the. I don't think he'll be good to go by June. I don't think. I think you might have to wake him up. I think you might have to. I just don't think he'll be good to go. I feel like even though he out-grappled him and eventually got the victory. Yeah, there have been some insult shared on his behalf, saying I can't grapple and I can't do this and I can't do that. Mate, I'm not Drew Dober and I'm not Jalen Turner. You need to relax. Calling me easy money, that's absolutely laughable, my friend. And for that insult alone, you cannot turn down a June date. For that insult alone, I'll also punch his head clean off his shoulders.